Yo, 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 what up, everybody? Yo, yo, what up, everybody? Ooh. Echo. All right, so we are going to work on the Bronco. Let's try and get you a better view. Woo! All right, is it stable yet? Does that look good? Can you see? Billy Kid, what's up, bro? So, welcome to the live stream. Today, we are going to be installing every treal part that I could find. Anything and everything that'll be metal on this Bronco we're going to install. And we're going to do it live with you guys. Heck yeah, let's do it. We'll just hang out, kicking it. No pressure, just having fun. So, I'm just going to mod the heck out of this guy. Oh, come on. There we go. First things first, we should probably take the body off. Put those in spot number 1. Oh, lights. Lights, that's right. How's everybody doing? Jason, what's going on, man? I am live streaming, installing every metal part that I bought, all these treal parts and axles and wheels and tires and everything. Because if I filmed it in the video, then I would just fast forward through it all anyways, because it's going to take forever. So I figured I'd just hang out, kick it with you guys for like an hour or two, depending on how long this takes. Install all the parts, and then once the live stream's over, I will finish filming the video, and then you guys can watch the video tomorrow or Saturday when it comes out. See if all this metal and all this weight actually helps, because currently right now stock, and Jason, you might know this, because I know you ran yours already, it's not great. It's not bad, but it's certainly not great. So this goes into the head spot with the black wire. Let's remember that. We're going to set that off to the side, looking all cute there. Let's see if I can get you guys a little closer, a little better view of what's going on. Kind of. There we go. Yeah, or 3 LL. Yeah, no kidding. We'll see how long this takes. I haven't done a full entire breakdown and build in a while. My last one was my Explorer, so it's going to be interesting. We're going to see how long this takes. But it's a no pressure, no real topic, just kind of kicking it stream. What's up, little mater? Hanging out. So if you guys got questions, you guys want to talk about whatever, talk about your favorite food, what you guys think of these, if you've ran it yet, up to you guys. I'm down for whatever, man. We're just kicking it. Treal Bronco, no fakes here. That's right, man. This is what $300 worth of upgrades looks like. Which was, I could have bought 2 more of these for that same price. But I do it so you guys don't have to. The famous words of Rhett and Link. If any of you know who that is, awesome. They're pretty cool too. So we're just going to strip this thing down. Yeah, I think that's kind of where we have to start, right? Yo, what up, Dirk? Dirk, you can do your work and listen to me. It's like a interactive podcast is what I tell my boss when he catches me watching YouTube videos while I'm working. I'm just listening. I'm not actually watching. I can still work. Gregory, hi guys. Greetings from Belgium. Well, hello. Hello. Belgium's pretty cool. What time is it in Belgium? Gregory? What time is it over there? JD's RC, what up, brother? What up, man? Welcome to the party. Yeah, and they're called headphones for a reason. Yeah, there you go. Headphones work too. Okay, so where should we start? I should probably build the axles and stuff first, right? Yeah, let's do that. Let's tear into some of this stuff. So we got transmission, skid plate, We need these, and the, where's the steering linkages? Already have them? Yeah. Okay. And the axles. 1:20 in the morning. Dang, late night for you, Greg. Thompson RC, how is everyone today? What up, what up? Yeah, Billy, for sure. It's way easier building it all off the truck and then bolting it to it rather than try and do piece by piece. So we'll build the front axles first. So everything's treal except for the axles, the motor, and the motor mount / tires. Everything else is a treal upgrade. I've never done an all treal build. Most of mine are like hot racing and treal stuff mixed or other things like that. So this is going to be a testament to Treal's own product as well. See how it goes. I'm also going to have a billion of these stickers by the time we're done. I don't know. I mean, it's cool that they put them in every pack because most people probably just order one thing at a time or whatever, but I'm going to have way too many stickers. Really should have grabbed a pair of scissors or a knife, but you know, you live and you learn, right? Okay, these are going to be the... I'm also going to need you guys to keep a close eye out for all the little screws and parts, because I'm sure I'm going to be missing something at some point and be like, oh, where did I put it? I'll need you guys to let me know. Oh, fudge! That one hurt. Oh, I'm bleeding. Okay. Watch out for staples. That sucked. Try not to show any blood on stream. We'll see. Oh, it's getting everywhere. You're probably going to see some. Ow. Man, that thing went straight through my finger. I'll stick them all to my wall. We'll see how many treal stickers does it take to cover a wall. That can be a video. Yeah, if I don't end up bleeding, I'm not doing it right. Fortunately, it's real little. Caught me by surprise more than anything. And the cool thing about blood is you just lick it off your finger and it disappears, right? That's what you're supposed to do. Most sanitary thing. Let's see. Okay, that should be enough to start with. So what we got to do, strip down this front axle. Did I get my new laptop? No, I'm actually just streaming off my phone. Much better quality. New laptop is still on the way. Hopefully it gets here soon. I'd be happy to do more live streams, and I can actually live stream with Jason on Saturdays more efficiently than just trying to balance my phone on stuff. What color are my upgrades, Billy? Pretty much all black or this really nice gunmetal gray color. I really like the gray. I was hoping the gray would kind of match the body, and it does for the most part. I mean, it's much shinier, obviously, and a little darker, but I figured the gray would be a nice touch. I want to keep it pretty much all gray and black. I think I'm actually going to remove these paint cans as well and paint them, and then paint these ladders just for aesthetics. I thought about removing the accessories from the ladder rack, but the more I looked at it, the more difficult that seems like it's going to be, and I kind of like the accessories. They're not bad, so we need a pile for stock parts. Yes, we do. Well, I'm kind of just taking the shocks off camera over here. I didn't even realize. My bad. Billy the Kid, hell yeah, man, no red. For sure, for sure. What shocks would you recommend for the SCX24 Deadbolt? Thompson. Am I reading that right? Yeah, Thompson. My favorite shock, I'm going to try the treals on this one, but my favorite shocks are the Hobby Park ones right now. They're pretty much the same aluminum shocks as everything else, but I really, really like the springs that it comes with. They have a great spring rate. It's all personal preference, really. I haven't tried the Hot Racing oil-filled dampening shocks yet. I want to get a set, but at the same time, I feel like they're probably not going to be super, super efficient at this scale. I could be totally wrong. They might be super efficient, but it's my humble opinion that they're probably not going to be as efficient as like a 10th scale rig, you know? Let's see. I got nuts and bolts flying around here. I got to try and keep track of this stuff. So this goes with the axles. These axle covers we'll get rid of. We're not using those. We're using heavier ones. Do I need... I would definitely upgrade the servo if you're going to upgrade weights. I actually have an upgraded servo in here as well. It's an Emax like everything else. I bought this from Injora because it comes with an Injora aluminum plate to hold the servo, and it's got an aluminum servo horn, and it just happens to come with an Emax, which is my preferred favorite upgrade for these anyways. So, but yeah, this servo sucks stock. When you start adding weight to it, it gets real bad. So I would try and upgrade your servo before anything else, even if you don't add more weight to it. And a couple people agree. Crawl Daddy RC, absolutely, he says. And he is absolutely correct. I hope the treal oil shocks come back. They are killer. I didn't even know treal made a set, but that would be cool. If they do come back, or if I can find a set at some point, I'll definitely purchase them and throw them on this thing, since it's pretty much an all treal build. AA day. Red gas cans make sense because most gas cans are red. Typically gray or green or white gas cans are water. That's how you differentiate between the two on the trail. I might keep them on there, but then again, they don't have to be full of gas. If it's my scale adventure, I could just have jerry cans full of water. But we'll see. They might stay red. I might just be talking out my ass right now. These might not change at all. We'll see. Hobby Plus, not Hobby Park. Yeah, Jason, you're at Hobby Plus is what I was talking about. Thank you. Okay. I mean, we're not using these either, so I guess that doesn't matter. Bench night with upper left RC. There you go, buddy. This is my version of a bench night, I suppose. And again, for people just joining us, the whole theory behind this was I'm currently filming my review video of the Bronco. My plan was to compare it stock to every metal upgrade I could find or purchase for it, just to see if that extra added weight helps, because currently what I found so far in my testing is that this thing does kind of suck compared to any of the other SCX24 stock anyways, because it's so top heavy. Someone's car alarm is going off back there. That's nice. On any other SCX24 that doesn't necessarily need it. But since I'm filming my video, been working on it in the last 2 days, and I was going to do all this anyways, and then probably fast forward the footage into 30 seconds that you could barely tell what it is, or don't film it at all and jump cut to it done, I might as well hang out with you guys if I got to do all this work in the background, right? Just kick it. Kelly Morgan, hello. Let's see who else is here. Couple people. Let me get that screw in there. There we go. Blue for water. It's your rig. Make it your own. And like I said, I might not change it at all. It's no big deal. I just thought if I'm going to go this hard in the paint with upgrades and customizing it, maybe I would paint those, but who knows? I probably won't. I'll be able to build a whole new SCX24 when this is all done. Really, it's just the frame rails and the electronics that I'm keeping. I probably could have just grabbed a spare set of frame rails I have and bolted all the new stuff to it rather than break this down, but yeah, we're already committed. Maybe I'll make a video of building my own SCX24 out of all the spare parts I have. Do you guys care to see that? Would you even want to watch it? Let me know. I've got a set of spare frame rails that I could use, and I have some other stuff too. Mondo in the chat. What up, Mondo? How's it going, buddy? M-Dubs, what's going on, brother? Kurtz RCs, how's it going? Double A Day, did I see Nick's Mofo Bronco like a chunk of lead? I saw the video pop up in my feed. I haven't watched it yet, but I imagine it's heavy as crap. I also have a scale right over here. This was 303 grams when we started. I'll weigh it when we're done to see how much heavier it is with all this stuff. We'll see if it's got some significant weight to it. I feel like it should. Just holding this stack of parts is pretty heavy. I might also do a little sneak peek crawl on some of my desk rocks here, just to give you, I don't want to leave you hanging after watching me assemble all this if you stick around. Thompson's RC in the chat. What's going on? Oh, I already read your message. You're here. I know you're here. Running the mudslingers on the Kyosho. Dang, I bet those things are huge. Those are chunky tires, man. Surprised they fit. Also, little inside update. I got my first shipment of 2, and this was the one I added later. This is the Fury Tech brushless motor conversion mount for the Kyosho. So the Fury Tech stuff is on the way to turn the Kyosho Jeep into just an absolute madhouse. Yeah, got the motor mount here for the brushless motor. Very stoked for that. That's going to be cool. Stretched them on some treals. Nice. All right, so we need this little guy here. And this little guy here. And these parts. Mofo was talking about, do I need, no, I don't need this. Let's see, Mofo was talking about t-shirts with the 550 club on it. Your SCX would have to weigh over 550 grams. Challenge accepted. Let's hope it's over 550 grams. I'm guessing it probably will be. But then again, that's just a guess, so we'll see. Fingers crossed. That's what we're shooting for, guys. 551. Billy the Kid's Chevy is 583. There you go. Oh, I didn't grab upgraded hex nut things. I think I have a set laying around. I'll have to search for those. So I'm pretty sure I have a set of metal ones somewhere. Let's see if I can track them down. Mondo lost some weight. Right on, brother. Wish you could lose some of mine too. Ouch. Man, I really wish I could find the... Actually, does anyone know... Hang on, let me take a look at these. Does this replace the hex? Okay, this replaces the hex. Never mind. We've got stuff for that. I'm not too worried about that. So now we need to bust these bad boys out. And that little guy right there. Okay. Oh, there's some on the inside. Geez, who knew there were so many bearings on these axles? Flip it over and see if it set on the pin and then goes through the stuff. It should. Looking at it now, I'm fairly certain it'll be all right. One thing I do want to grab though is some grease. Grease up these new axles. Probably doesn't need it, but you know, why not? Why the heck not? I made a video a long time ago, one of my first videos, of packing the axle housing for the ring and pinion full of grease, and I got a lot of videos that said don't do that. I still do it anyways, and I use Team Losi Racing high pressure black grease. Why? Because it's the first one I found when I was looking for some. Okay, so the front axle's the stubby one, right? Okay. Yeah. Also, I've been chugging Red Bulls all day, so I'm a little scatterbrained. Bear with me. Let's see, and then this goes in here. Sweet. I should have paid attention to how I took it apart, but I'm pretty sure this is right. Maybe, maybe not. Anyone else in the chat stick their tongue out when they're concentrating really hard? Catch myself doing it all the time. Double A day marine grease, yep. I have marine grease too. It's basically the same thing, but I like this little tube of black grease because it was the first stuff I ever bought, so I'm just going to keep using it. But it's the same stuff. I'm going to keep using it till it's gone. Yeah, exactly, Jason. JD, you bite yours? I bite mine sometimes too when I'm really concentrating. Not hard, but you just to let yourself know that you're doing it. So one thing with these treal covers and these axle housings is something doesn't line up quite right. And I remember that from the last time I tried to install these, so I got to remember what I shaved down. I think it's the edges. Yeah, it's the edges of these things. So if you guys are going to mount these treal diff covers onto some metal axles, at least the ones I have, the TTRC ones, the rounded edge where the screws come out, God, my fingers are totally jacked. I got really dry fingers. The rounded edge right here where the screw comes out interferes with the inner axle housing. So I got to grab my Dremel real quick and sand those down. It's not an issue. The threads still come through. It's not like this hole is threaded. So the threads still come through into the axle and hold it tight, but you do have to shave them down a bit. Let's grab that Dremel. All right. And then we'll just use this bit, because why not? It's going to be loud, guys. Okay, that should be good enough. We'll see. Fine metal shavings mixed with grease and a diff. Who doesn't love to cringe about that? Oh, it's going to be coated with metal shavings. It's going to be like the diff on my real Chevy. Okay. And that meshes. Can't talk. Not great. I'm going to do a little more shaving. Here we go. Boy, that thing's loud. I don't know what it sounds like on stream, but it's probably not great. Q-tip time, yeah, right. We want those metal shavings in there. It adds friction, and friction is good because friction creates heat, and heat destroys things, and we're trying to destroy it, right? That's the whole point. Also, if I could blow up a diff on an SCX24, I'd actually be kind of happy and proud versus upset. That'd be pretty insane. JD, this is what your room sounds like. Just a Dremel. A Dremel and a dream. That's all you need. Pack some grease in there. Pack some grease in there. And bada bing, bada boom. We should be good to go. Okay. Screw this thing back together. I'm going to use the stock screws if it'll allow me, because I like the look of the better one, or the black ones better. And the, ooh, we need this right here. Billy the Kid, exactly. I worked for Ford for many years as a salesman and in the service department, and every diff has metal shavings in it. That's what makes it a Ford. That's what makes it beautiful. Gotta have metal shavings to make it authentic. All right. Let's see. Injora, that fits good. Oh, I don't know if the screws are long enough. Maybe. Couple threads to bite. That's all we need. That'll work. That'll work. Gregory asking if anyone from Europe in the chat. That would be pretty crazy, Gregory. I personally don't think so, but I could be totally wrong. Jeeps mark their territory by dripping oil. There you go. Billy the Kid from West Virginia. I would have never guessed with a name like Billy the Kid. Just sounds like a West Virginia name, you know? At least a username. I don't know if you guys heard, but the 1-to-1 full-size scale of the new Broncos are pretty cool. My one of my best friends works for Ford still, and they have a new feature on them with a heated tailgate. And a lot of people, when they heard about that, thought that was pretty cool. Because, like, you know, a heated tailgate, cold night, bust the tailgate down, sit on it. No, it's so your hands don't get cold when you're pushing it home, because it's a Ford. Get it? Ha, 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 ha. Any Ford lovers in the chat that I'm upsetting? JK, Fords are great. Fords are awesome. Everybody loves a Ford. Anybody in here who doesn't like Ford? Any diehard Chevy or, God forbid, a diehard Dodge fan? Just kidding. It's okay to be a Dodge fan too. Whatever. They come with a pair of shoes for the walk home. That's right. And they come with a free puppy, so you're not alone when you walk home. Hey. Heard them all. Love them all. Chevy's fine, Jason. Don't get your panties in a bunch, but Dodges, I don't know about that. There's just something about Dodge, people. F350 all the way. There you go. 7.3 liter diesel, baby. Yeah, that diesel. I'm from beautiful Salem, New York, home of the Batten Kill Creamery. Ooh, I've never heard of it. That sounds wonderful. You go all the way. Oh my gosh, Dirk. You would. I'll let the Yugo slide. That'll be okay. I'll allow it. Ford Jeep and a Caddy. Boy, your Caddy better be at least a 1985 model or older if you're calling it a Caddy. Otherwise, it's just a Cadillac, my friend. What kind of Cadillac you got? I'm curious. M-Dub. Also, just kidding. You can call any model a Caddy. I don't care. It's up to you. Where'd the parts fit in there? Hondas. Okay, got some Honda fans. Let me try and get you guys a little closer so you can actually see what I'm doing. I realize I'm doing most of this out of frame. There we go. Hondas are cool. They have VTEC. VTEC's made of unicorn farts, so who doesn't love that, you know? LOL, they didn't make Escalades back then. Rolling in my Caddy. Mondo, I'm pretty sure you have a Jeep, don't you? I feel like I see a Jeep in your driveway in the background of some of your videos, or I did. Especially when you're talking about your power outage or whatever. I could have sworn I saw a Jeep. Oh no, where'd it go? I dropped a part, guys. It's all downhill from here. Oh. Found it. We're good. We're back. Gregory, Toyota fan. I can't fault you there. Toyota's pretty cool. I drive a Toyota myself. All those years working for Ford, I decided I was going to buy a Toyota. Oh, Jason knocking the Priuses. Here we go. Now we're going to get into a fight. No, I'm just kidding. I'm indifferent about Priuses. I don't really care about them. They're not that big of a deal, I suppose, to me. I do really like Teslas. I've been trying to talk my wife into buying a Tesla for a long time, and she's finally on board. She needs a new car. But the problem is when you have a paid off car, it's hard to jump back into payments, you know what I mean? Gotta really want it if you're gonna do it. So we'll see. Lifted Prius legendary. Yeah. New York cops drive Priuses. Do they really, Billy? Or are you just saying that? Crawl Daddy. Oh, Ram Hemi 1500. Ooh. Nah, it's all right. I like talking crap about Dodges, but they're not bad either. Really, I can't think of any car manufacturers that are bad these days. You know, Hyundai and Kia had a bad rep for a long time, but even their new stuff, as much as I used to hate on it, I'm like, dang, those aren't bad. They're not great. I'm not going to buy one, but those aren't bad. Anyone in the chat agree? Kias and Hyundais, they're okay now these days? Not bad, not bad. Buicks are junk. I don't mind a Buick. The newer Buicks are cool. New-ish Buicks. I don't even know if Buick makes cars anymore. Oh, JD. Saturns, really? Really? See? Devlin agrees with me. Mondo, you want a 50T? Is it junk? What's a 50T? Andrew Clayton, what do I think about the Enduro 24? I like it. It's not my favorite in the world, but I like it. I've got one. It's not a bad truck. The design's cool. There's just not much aftermarket support for it, and it comes with... My 2 cents about it that I don't like are the tires are too small and the diffs are too big and hang too low. These things are monsters and they get caught on everything. But other than that, it's not a bad truck. It's got good weight balance in the front. It's front bias. It's got pretty decent slow crawl. Yeah, I don't have a problem with it. Okay. Does anyone know what these black screws right here are from? Can someone tell me? I wasn't paying attention. If you know what these are for or from that were just sitting right here, let me know. I feel like I'm going to start losing track of parts real quick because I'm talking, and when I'm talking, I'm not paying attention. Okay. Does this go on top or below? Top, okay. Buick still makes cars. Cool. Oh, 50-turn motor, Billy the Kid. I don't know. The one I'm installing on this is a 66-turn. Is the stock one a 50-turn? No, that's an 88-turn. I don't think I have any 50-turn motors, so I don't really have... I couldn't tell you one way or the other my opinion about them or anything. I have the Enduro 24, not happy with it. It's in my RC junkyard. Oh, Wanda doesn't like his Enduro 24. I don't ever find myself like actively going for it, but since I bought it back in the day to compare it to all the other ones that are out now, I have it. I use it from time to time. I don't mind it, but I certainly wouldn't prefer it over any of the other ones, that's for sure. Devlin has a bone stock STX24. Mason Hughes, what up, what up? How's it going? James Conant, I'm terrible with names. 05 Grand Cherokee, 04 Mercury Mountaineer Premium, all-wheel drive, and a 99 Contour SVT clone is what I got. Nice. The SVT clone sounds pretty cool, and the Mercury Mountaineer Premium all-wheel drive, those are actually pretty nice. It's a Ford Explorer, but those are nice. Oh, another thing while we're here, might as well mention it. So when you're installing these like treal upgrades and stuff, a lot of the time, focus up. A lot of the time you have these rubber gaskets around these grommets. So you see how the black gasket is super noticeable on here? If you flip it over, it's harder to see. This side is actually larger. This the diameter or the size of this flat piece right here that the screw goes through is bigger. This is the side you want the head of the screw to be against, And the reason is, and I made this mistake when I first started installing these, if you put it on the other side, that washer, that little rubber gasket, can actually back out over the lip of that metal and over the screw and completely pop out. If you go this way, that rubber gasket won't pop over the lip of this metal, and this gasket will be pinned against whatever you're bolting it to on your part. So make sure the head of your screw is always on the side of that larger flat piece. That prevents it from popping apart. It's especially important to know about on shocks. That's really where the issue comes up. All right, I've missed some chats. Let's see. More torque than speed. Creek Creeper, don't know what that is. 66 turn. I'm not sure what motor that is. Andrew asking if I like the new Bronco. Currently, I like the new Bronco because it has a hard body, but as far as like compared to the other SCX24s, I actually think it's my least favorite to run, just because the hard body makes it very top heavy. It's the least capable. It's the coolest looking, least capable. So I certainly don't hate it. I really like it, but if I'm going to pick one to run, the Bronco's kind of going to be probably the last one I would pick. Let's see. Does it get too heavy? Oh, Andrew, yes. People talking about motors. Mondo, new Bronco is awesome. Yes, it is. I'm not saying it's not. I'm just saying compared to the other SCX24s, I think it's the least capable. That's really my only grievance with it so far. Other than that, it's a lot of fun. Jason's RC put a widener on it, made it much more stable, which is good. He agrees with me, but he also widened it to make it more stable, so that's good. And so far, we're really coming along with this all-metal front axle. Looks good, feels good in the hands, nice and smooth. Man, I love metal parts. Even if they're not an upgrade, I tend to lean towards just adding metal stuff to everything I have because I love the feel of it. Let's see. Let's get this. Let's get this out. Put those there. Did the 50 turn need to have the wires switched like the Barrage did? You must be asking people in chat. So far, all the motors that I've upgraded to, I've had to swap the wires, but it's, you know, it's as easy as just pulling those pins out and swapping them. We need to install this guy right here. Oh, Mondo, you're saying you like the Bronco because the bodies on the V2s are already coming apart. You know, it's funny you mentioned that too, because last stream I was on with Jason and Jim just got the version 2 yellow Jeep body he was going to use for a project, and I told him to be careful with it because of your video. I actually watched it, and you were saying how it's much more brittle than the V1 body. It's kind of fallen apart, and I thought that was really interesting and good information to know, so I passed it on. So thank you for your body sacrifice so that we know to be much more careful with it. Let's see, does this... I need references. How long is this compared to the stock one? Where's the stock one? Bottom bolt. Oh yeah, solid. That bolt is way too long. In the, let's see, is this long? Oh, I think that's going to be perfect. I might actually swap this other bolt we got sitting around that's shorter. aesthetically, a shorter screw is going to look better in this thing. For sure. Andrew Clayton, you're going to get your first 24 scale should you get a Deadbolt, Bronco, CR24, Enduro 24. Whatever you decide to get, it should either be a Deadbolt or a Bronco. The CR24 I can't necessarily speak for because I don't have one, but I do know it's based off the Enduro 24 platform, or loosely, roughly about the same. And I think you're just going to have a lot more fun with it if you get one of those. So just keep that in mind. The Bronco, I think you would really enjoy and have a lot of fun with, so it wouldn't be a bad option. But if you, it depends. Are you looking to do a bunch of upgrades at some point? Like, what do you want to do with it? Let us know what you're thinking. What channel is the steering? Somebody help me out. Be quicker than me testing them all. Channel 1? Probably. Nope. Unless it's upside down. Oh, I need a battery. Duh. Duh. Okay, channel 1. So straight. Okay. And we're gonna have to trim it out a bit because it's a little off. Steering trim. There we go. That's about straight. So you always want to, I'm sure all of you in chat know, but you always want to center out your servo, your steering servo, before you install the horn, just to make sure that you have your steering straight so that when you turn it on, it doesn't kick to the left and you got a botched steering servo. Then you got to take it all apart, and that's no fun. Okay, guys. We did it. We've got one part of our build together. And dang, it looks good. Dang, it looks good. And it's hefty. It's got some serious weight to it compared to the stock stuff. So we're going to fix this wire up. Jason, I really need to watch your video again on how you did that simple mod to shorten this thing. But for now, I'm just going to wrap it around my screwdriver and heat it up. Let's see. Everyone telling me the channel. Thank you so much. Also, the yellow wire goes up top. Thank you, Billy. Yes, I do remember that part. 1 to turn, 2 to burn. Thank you, Jason. I knew there was a saying for it. V2 electronics, no channel 2, no external ESC. Right, Dirk. And that is kind of the bummer part about the wanting to do like Fairytech upgrades, but you don't necessarily need to with the V2 stuff. I know that most of you probably agree, or at least I hope you would, that the V2 stuff is super awesome and doesn't really need the Fairytech upgrade. It's got such good slow control. Now, granted, it's not going to be as good as a Fairytech, but it's pretty impressive what they did. I'm really excited about it. JD's RC, just get one of each. That's what we all did. Yeah, that's an option too. If you've got an unlimited budget, just go for it. But if you don't, start with an SCX24. You'll be happy, Andrew. Jalapeno RC. I always remember black in the back and brown goes down. Nice. Also, what's going on, Jalapeno RC? Welcome to the chat. Thanks for hanging out. Jalapeno RC, if you haven't checked out his channel, he does some cool, well, now that I'm saying it, I might be completely wrong, but Jalapeno, I think you're the one that does live streams with CCRC, right? CCXRC? What is his name? Pretty Boy Tony? But he's got some cool videos. I actually subbed to him after the last live stream I watched with them. He's got some cool videos, so if you haven't checked him out, go and check him out. If it's the same person, if not, Jalapeno RC, there's some, you know. Nope, just IG. Well, there you go. I was wrong. Wrong person. Go check him out anyways. I don't know what his channel is. Maybe I'm subbed, maybe I'm not. I'm subbed to over like 50,000 channels. RC Amigos, that's what it is. Wow. Okay. My bad. What's the best plug-and-play motor option for the SCX24? I'm trying to go smooth and slow. Plug-and-play. Probably Mofo's, one of Mofo's brush motors. He just seems to have some of the best stuff. All V2s have turn signals built into the ESC, AA. I knew that. Or I had found that out from Jason's live stream last time, which is pretty cool. Pretty neat that they did that. Yeah, Billy the Kid is right. If you go brushless setup, you're gonna have really slow, super awesome control. But if you don't want to go heavily modified like that, you just want a bolt-in replacement. They make motors like the Barrage. I know Injora makes a motor. I've got this one, which is a Raz. Also, I wanted to talk about this. I ordered, and the listing said this was a hot racing motor, a 66 turn hot racing like I have in my Chevy. It showed up as this some weird brand I've never seen before. Raz or Riaz. I don't know what that is. Pretty sure it got ripped off, but we'll see how it goes. Maybe it's an awesome motor. Maybe it totally sucks. The aux motor is another one, JDRC said. Billy Kid says Mofo is the best, and I agree. Good stuff. Has anyone run a P90 with the V2 electronics? A P90, I think that's the Injora motor, and I'm pretty sure Jason has. Jason, is the one I have the one that's in the Enduro? Oh my gosh, am I totally... Is that where... Oh, it's not... Well, it's not the same motor, but the 66 turn is probably the one that's in the Enduro 24. Is the torque piece one that can plug straight into the stock ESC? That I don't know, actually. I don't have one. Can anyone help out Brock on that? Is the Torque Beast by Mofo one that goes straight with the stock electronics, or is that a brushless one that you need a different ESC for? Yes, it can. Cool. There you go, bud. Community helping out. And if you want speed, Billy the Kid says the aux motor is the way to go. I really should get one of those little motorized 0.5 or whatever this thing is. And 0.05 drivers. A little electronic screwdriver would be great. I bought the Injora 50 turn and it was plug and play. Nice, Adam Doe. Adam, how's the motor? Do you like the motor now that you've plugged it in and played with it? Andrew Clayton, how much did I get my Bronco for? It was $150, I think. Somewhere around 159 maybe. I don't know. All right, Gregory, take it easy. Thanks for staying up past 1 a.m. and hanging out with us from Europe. It was cool seeing you in the chat. Appreciate you hanging out. Everyone say, have a great night, Gregory. Jason, you got yours for 160 out the door, so I'm sure that's what mine was too, somewhere in there. 150 plus tax or something. AA Day just ordered the 4100 kV BAM motor. Just looking forward to it. That's some serious kV to put in this thing. .50 turn is a torque monster. Well, we're gonna see if this one I got is any good, and if it's not, we're probably just gonna chuck it and move on to the next one. Yeah, for the upgraded, I'm probably gonna have to. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna Have to trim the tray on this one too, which is no big deal. It is what it is. Always got to do a little modifications. Adam Doe said he loves the motor, but it's a little bit slower on the top speed side, but it's full of torque, and gaining torque more than makes up for the loss in top speed, and slow crawl is amazing. I agree. Top speed is not a priority for me whatsoever on these, just because I use them for crawling. Now, if you're doing a different type of build where you want some speed, like Bull Gear RC's monster mud machine Deadbolt that he built back in the day, that thing was pretty awesome. That needed a lot of wheel speed to get through the mud and stuff. Anything 399, what's up? Welcome to the chat. How's it going? It's going good so far. Just working on some builds. Oh, dang. I didn't get these in metal, and I didn't get the battery tray or servo tray in metal. I forgot to look for those. Oh, well. That's fine. That's okay. We can always get them later. Take it easy, Mondo. Thanks for kicking it for a bit. Appreciate it. Oh, come on. Oh, yeah. Ah. Here we go. Creek Creeper RC, what's going on, bro? Should have got the metal gear upgrades for these too. God, guys, why didn't anyone say anything? I forgot. Just looking at the outside of the truck when I bought all this stuff anyways. Also, this package came, it looks like it was chewed on by a rodent or a small dog. So that was nice. JD's RC's got to go, taking the kids to karate. He'll check back in, right on. Anything's working on his JLU, heck yeah. This is one thing I love about live streams. They're great to just listen to while you're doing your own work. Anyone else working on their trucks? Who all is working on any sort of RC right now while they're doing this? I saw a couple of you are so far. Billy the Kid, I totally lied to you. And it's not the first time, and it certainly won't be the last. Ha ha! Sucker, you're the one that fell for it. It is a lot of stickers, Dirk, but you're right. The best ones are in the background. What's up? They don't stand up very well anymore, but everyone check out Psycho13 Garage. He did another Mofo low video today. Night crawling, I think it was. Okay, so, oh my gosh, guys. It's starting to get overwhelming with the amount of parts. It's too much. It's too much going on the bench here. More lights in the Bronco for me. Yeah, I'm not, I don't really ever crawl in the dark that much, so I don't tend to add more lights than already comes with it, but we'll see. Yours makes sense because you have a cool, like, you can do your crawls and stuff in the dark because you got all those lights on your course, Jason, but mine's it's either pitch black because I don't have any cool scale lights, or well, all my lights are on. Billy the Kid loves Dirk's low. I'll let you guys decide what he's talking about. Just got done putting bumpers on my 1/10 crawler, James Compton. Right on, dude. Right on. I need to reattach the bumper on my 1/10 Red Cat. It got ripped off during an Easter. If you guys see my TikToks or Instagram, you'll know that on Easter I took all my RCs over to my uncle's house, and we played Rocket League with 1/10 scale RC cars. Had a bunch of them out there and a little soccer ball. We were playing soccer with cars, and it ended up becoming a destruction derby, all at my expense. No one brought their own RC cars. It was just mine, blowing up all over the place. Bastard kids. No, I'm just kidding. It's not that bad. We had fun, and it's all fixable. How's this come apart? There we go. Love me some lights. That's right, Jason. I know you do. All right, guys. Number 12 is where I'm putting these. I need to keep track of these nuts and bolts and screws. I already don't know what most of these go to. Are these any different? No. Okay, drive shaft gone. The other drive shaft gone. Just put this back in the miscellaneous pile of bolts. I don't know what they go to. I have to go back and watch this live stream, find out where all these parts go, because I know I am going to not know where half of them go. How does this come apart? I've removed almost all the screws. Okay, so we still need that because I don't think I have one of those, which is a bummer. Oh, God. Should have kept track of all these parts better. Okay. Double A day. I'm planning on getting those halo lights that go on the Jeep since they're perfect size for the C10 headlights. So I have to find a way to mount them. Nice. That'll be cool. Okay. So motor's coming out. Nope, that's a different size. Probably this one. Yeah, this one. Hey, Andrew. Appreciate the sub, buddy. Oh, you were about to, but you already were sub. Nice. Very cool, very cool. Okay, stock motor gone. Now we need this screw. So 12, 13, 14, and 15. 11, 12, 13, and 14. Those are the ones. Oh, pretty much all the screws are the same lengths? Nice, that's handy. Okay, so we're replacing that plate. This comes apart. Okay. So, I don't want that to all disassemble itself because I won't know how it goes back together. Okay, we'll do that, and then we need this one, this one, this one to go like that. We'll flip it over. Oh, that basically didn't work at all. This comes out, we'll put that in there. This tiny little guy. That is the smallest little bearing in these entire trucks, holy cow. That's so cute. Look how tiny that little bearing is. I think all the other ones in the diffs and stuff are this size, but that is teeny tiny. Okay. And we'll just clasp this together like so. Right? Yeah. And then we need the new motor plate. So this goes like this. Yeah, that looks right, right? Biting my tongue in concentration again, guys. Okay. All right, got that together. And then we need the new motor. which also came with a motor plate. It didn't say that in the description, but it's a red one. And we want the black one. We don't. Well, unless we want it to match the roof rack accessories. Nah. We'll just do this. Okay. We already got the black one on there. Keep the metal one for a different truck. So I'm pretty sure my Deadbolt has a... I took the stock plate and just drilled holes in it so I can replace it with a legit one if I need to. Slide this pinion on there. Nice. And the other thing we want to do is make sure that it's going to mesh well with this. I don't want to put it on there too far. Okay, so it needs to slide down further. There we go. Excellent. Oh, even further. Holy cow. Okay. Nice. Which screws held the motor on? Oh, did it come with screws? No. Probably need the stock ones then, right? Yeah, let's take those out. Oh, jeez. People are talking. Andrew, how often do I live stream? Not very often, actually. Hardly ever. Brock, you taking it? Leaving? He's leaving. Okay, bye. Or someone else is leaving. They're all saying goodbye, but it's all good. Thanks for hanging out. Appreciate it. Brock, what wheels am I putting on this build? I am putting on the RC four-wheel drive Rock Creepers. They're my absolute favorite tire. I'm probably going to put that on every SCX24 I have at some point, but right now I only have it on 2 of them. This will be the 3rd. Tested a lot of tires. There's a lot of good ones out there, but my personal preference is the RC four-wheel drive Rock Creepers. Okay. So, put that on there. It actually meshes pretty much perfectly. So we'll tighten that down. It's a miracle I got it first try. Hey, JD's back. What's going on, man? You haven't missed much. Just finishing up putting the transmission together. How do RC four-wheel drives stack up to Proline high racks? I think that's all personal preference, really. But the high racks are a great tire. But I like the Rock Creepers better, in my humble opinion. I'm sure other people disagree. Like I said, everyone's entitled to their opinions. But yeah, I really like the Rock Creepers. I think they're awesome. Okay. So, does anyone remember what screws go in these 2 holes here? These tiny ones here. Are they long? Are they short? Where do they put them? Where do they go? Where did they come from, Cotton Eye Joe? I think they're these, right? Yeah, that's why we had these set aside. These got to be it. Because they've got to be, mister. That one in. Oh, this motor plate sucks. Nothing really lines up very well. But we're making it work. So I don't want the red one. I don't want it. Mid-length screws. Little. Short. Spur gear on, cover on first, doesn't it? Oh god, I hope not. No, luckily the spur gear cover has screws on the backside, so these two can go on before that. I think that's it. I got 2 more screws to hold the cover on, which I'm pretty sure are these short ones. Yeah, that looks right. Okay. I just realized I haven't checked the length of this wire to make sure it even reaches the ESC, but I think it will. Hopefully, if we're lucky, it'll fit just fine. JD's favorite tire is the Goodyear MTRs from RC 4-wheel drive. I got a set of those as well. Mofo's motor plate is probably much better than this cheap janky one that doesn't line up, but I already bought the cheap janky one, so that's what we're using. Okay, I think we got it all set up. Got the metal transmission housing. I should have got a metal one of these, but I didn't. I'll order one just so it's not, just so it matches. And then the last thing is we just got to bolt it to the plate, right? Is it left side or right side? Oh, phew. Nailed it again. First try. Okay. Oh, I've got so many screws and I don't remember where any of these go. I think these are for the plate at the bottom. Maybe. Did it come with screws? I'm sure it came with screws and I just threw them somewhere and didn't even pay attention to where I put them. We're going to try these little guys. They fit. Brock, the Enduro ones are not as soft or sticky. The Enduro version of the Rock Creepers, I have those on my Deadbolt actually. They're not a bad tire, but they're not nearly as good, in my opinion. Again, this is all opinion based. You know what they say about opinions? They're just like eyeballs. Everybody has them, and only half the people really care to use them. Hey-o! Yeah, the wire. Yeah, I agree. I think the wires are going to be plenty long enough. I got worried when I realized I hadn't tested it yet. I'm like, ah, gosh. But I think we're going to get lucky. Okay. Motor's in. Let's just bolt it to the frame. Ooh. Am I going to need to? No, okay, no. Cool. Oh, gosh. Are these the frame bolts? Are these the frame bolts? What are these? Why do I have so many of these? Does anyone remember what all these are? You can tell me where I pulled these from. That'd be awesome. God, I should have been paying attention. Naturally, I didn't at all. Because why would I? Hey, these come with bolts. Let's use some of these. There you go. Creek Creeper RC says he hates the Enduro ones, the knockoffs. Hard as a rock. And I agree. They're not as soft. They're not as sticky. I don't necessarily hate them, but I don't like them. Probably the frame and skid plate links. I agree. I think you're right, Billy. I'm pretty sure that's what they are. That's what they look like. Oh. So what does this bolt do? Put these treal weights on this frame. Do those go in? That, yeah, okay. Yeah, that's what Billy the Kid said too, Jason. I think it's probably the links. Probably the links. Okay. There we go. That should clear up the, yeah, my phone was on 20% and went into low power mode, so it got all weird. It should come back pretty easy. Or better anyways. Better? Thumbs up if that fixed it. all good now. Thought it was me. Okay, cool. Yeah. I'm like, what are you guys talking about? Look at my phone. 20%, about to die. Oh, boy. That's what happens when you start a stream at like 58% battery. But we should be good now. Okay. These little screws are definitely not for this. So I only got 2 of them, and I would need 4. So that's no big deal. We're just going to use them anyways as temporary to hold it together while we work on the next piece, which is this bad boy right here. The mini line. Hey there, what's up? Thanks for all the thumbs up, guys. Appreciate it. Letting me know what's going on. You guys are the best. Okay, I've got an idea. Instead of just throwing the screws in the same pile that I keep asking you what all these screws are for, I'm just going to move all these screws over here. These are clearly treal screws. They've got like that weird hard edge on them. These are like the rounded ones that come stock. So we'll put all the stock ones somewhere. It's just chaos, guys. Pure chaos. It's all falling apart. Got those there, and these tiny little... come on, there we go. Those right there. Need some more Red Bull. Haha. Oh, yeah. That's the good stuff. Put the screws in a little container. Listen, man, that is too obvious and too well thought out. That's not my style. I definitely just want to chuck them wherever and hope for the best. Also, these little magnetic cubbies would be a great spot for them, but again, I would also just forget which cubby I put them in, so. We're just going to keep rolling the dice, hoping they fit. Hey, I was wondering if I should get metal drive shafts. I'm hesitant because I don't know if it will put a lot of strain on the motor. Brock, I have the aluminum drive shafts in my Chevy, and I'm going to put them on this Bronco. I don't think they will put hardly any. It's all rotational mass, and because they're so lightweight, because they're aluminum, they don't really add much strain to anything. I mean, micrograms of extra weight, maybe, at the end of the day. But they will add to your, they will lower your CG a bit. Just a bit, not a ton. So it's not a bad upgrade to have. It's also not necessarily a required one by any means. Andrew asked what his first upgrade should be on either the Deadbolt or Bronco. Definitely a steering servo and wheels and tires, if you're going to do an upgrade. Again, stock's not bad. They're actually kind of fun to run stock. They're pretty capable out of the box, and you'll have a lot of fun trying to crawl obstacles with it. It makes it a little more challenging, but a little more challenge is a little more fun. But if you are going to do upgrades, start with a steering servo, because the one it comes with is not great, and you might burn it out. And if you're in the middle of playing and you burn out a servo and you want to keep playing, it's going to be a bit of a bummer. So start with the servo. Emax is a great option. I stand by it. Some people don't like it. They say they burnt them out as well. I think Mofo makes a steering servo now. I know a couple other brands make some as well. But for the most part, yeah, servo and then wheels and tires are going to give you better grip on obstacles and stuff, because stock ones are real plasticky, kind of hard. These ones are actually kind of soft. They're nice, but they just don't have that much grip to them. So, and it looks like quite a few people agree as well. Yeah. Adam Class says hi. Hi! I'm trying to keep up with chat, but I'm also getting distracted and losing parts here and there, so. Billy Kid said even wheel weights on your stock rims would help. Yeah, they might add a little low down weight, but ultimately the grip on the stock tires just isn't that good. JD's RC learned how to drive his Betty stock before he did anything to it. Yeah, and if you're going to order upgrades, you don't have to necessarily install them right when you get them either. Like, there's definitely no issue running them stock for a while until something breaks. It doesn't have to be an upgrade. It can just be a replacement, a better replacement, which I suppose is the definition of an upgrade. But yeah, run it stock for a bit. You'll have fun with it. You'll definitely have fun with it. And then you can also compare to see if the upgrades were worth it. See if we're just talking out of our ass and don't know what we're saying. We could be wrong. No one's ever 100% right. Except me. Hey-o! No, especially me. I'm never right. But I always got an opinion. Crones and Crawlers, what up, y'all? Welcome to the chat. Welcome. We're just hanging out, having a good time. Oh, my goodness, come on. Jeez. I think I already stripped that screw. I took it out once. Went to put it back in. It didn't seem to work. Billy Kid, Jason, have you tried the Power Hobby one I sent you yet? Wheels, tires, glue the stock motor, servo saver. JD, I did that. I glued the stock servo saver, and it actually worked pretty well for a little bit, but it did burn out fairly shortly after that. I've done it to a couple of them. It's not a bad idea, especially if you have the upgrade part and you're ready to upgrade. Glue the servo saver. Heck yeah. Ain't nothing wrong with that. But you will most definitely be replacing that servo quicker than if you leave the servo saver open. So what's everyone doing while they're watching? Anyone doing anything cool? Anyone eating? Let's see, I'm gonna guess at least 3 of you are eating something. Someone's got a teriyaki stick, one of you is eating pizza, and one of you is definitely eating mac and cheese. That's my guess. Wonder if I'm right. If any of you are eating mac and cheese and freaked out right now, look to your left out your window. Did I get you? I didn't get you. Nobody fell for that, did they? Oh, you're laying down, Jason. How fun. How sexy. All right, got that together. We're going to have to buckle up with your earplugs. I got to grind another one of these bad boys down real quick. Brock, if you're asking me, it is currently 5:43 p.m. Just about dinner time. Josie Wilds, or yeah, Josie Wilds. I'm gonna say that's probably your name. Burning 1-2, right on. Hey, what's going on, Koshner? Welcome to the party. We are just hanging out. I am currently doing everything in my power that I can to add metal weight to the new Bronco. I've gotten basically all treal parts, metal axles. There's just a few things here and there that I forgot to get that are metal, but should be pretty heavy, should be fun. We're just hanging out. I'm currently in the process of filming my review video, if that's what you want to call it, for the new Bronco. I'm a little late to the game. I've been putting it off, got stuff going on, but should be fun when it's done. We're going to see if adding basically all metal parts will make this top-heavy Bronco any better. Stay tuned to find out. All right, busting out the Dremel again. Sweet. All right. Like a glove. For any of those that weren't here earlier, these metal axles that I got by, what brand is it? These TCRC. I got metal axles. The treal and really any other diff covers, you have to grind down the edges of where the screws come through for them to fit onto the axle. They binder, they hit and don't seal completely if you don't. So that's what the Dremel's for. Okay, wait, does this have a, what piece goes on the back of this? On the back axle? Oh, here it is. This thing. AA day, exactly. Oh, don't forget the Q-tip. It's a Ford. I did forget to put grease in it, though. I'm glad you said something. Jeez. I almost had grease in one diff and not the other. That really would have drove you guys nuts, wouldn't it? Would have drove me nuts. Okay. Just pack it in wherever. Any little hole you can fit it in. I like to just put some down here, put some in there. Comes gushing out. That's okay. Treat grease like you would treat an orgy. The more the merrier, right? Is that what people say? I'm pretty sure that's what people say. Tegu4005, welcome to the chat. What's going on? Thanks for hanging out. The Dremel is so key in this hobby. I agree, Koshner. You have to have one. You gotta have a Dremel. If you don't have a Dremel, you gotta have a lot of sandpaper and a crazy will to live when you're sanding away at some of these parts. Pack them good. You know I did. You know I did. I like that one. Oh, Crones and Crawlers got jokes too. He likes his rear ends greasy. Greasy and packed tight. It's the only way to do it. Sweet, sealed up nicely. Amen. You guys are goofballs. Y'all crazy, man. Looking better than the Reddit live stream. Yeah, no kidding. That was botched. I'm using my phone to stream this one, and that's why it looks so much better. My new laptop's still not here, but once it gets here, it'll be much better. It will be much better. Okay, guys, what do we do next? We do links and suspension and get the axles on there, probably. Yeah. Yeah. Let's... yeah. Okay. So we're going to take the screw out. Oops. I'm going to put this tray back on here. It's probably one of these random screws, right? the motor handle all this weight okay, Josie? It might have, but I already popped in a new 66 turn motor for all this. It probably would handle it okay, but I don't know. Figured if I'm doing all of these upgrades and stuff, I might as well just pop a new motor in there as well. Right? Why not? Brock. Do you think you could do a video on hard bodies or 3D printed bodies for the SCX24s? I have done a video on my Explorer build, which has a hard body model kit that I tore apart and built. I don't have any 3D printed bodies, but I know that Jason has some from Tinker Time. So if you want to check out Jason's RCs, he's in the chat too. He's got some videos with some Tinker Time bodies on his trucks. But I can definitely do a comparison. I kind of wanted to do a comparison of this Bronco hard body versus my custom built Ford Explorer hard body video. So that'll probably come out here in the near future. So that'll be a nice comparison, seeing if like a homemade hard body is any better than the ones Axial can come up with. Might be, might not be. And then, of course, I also have... Oh, these are definitely the wrong screws, guys. What am I doing? Those are so long. I also want to throw in the Kyosho Mini Z in there as well, because that's a hard body. Just kind of compare them all. See what the differences are, see if they're any good, stuff like that. Motor handle. I attached the links to the skid first if you're using the normal skid. Okay, cool. I will do that. Good idea. Just taper rock to mine anymore. Nice. Yeah, taper rock to it. That'll add weight. Can never have too much grease. Some dude did a Walmart Bronco swap on a TRX4. I think I saw that video, actually. I've also seen way before Axial ever announced this Bronco, there's somebody out there. I saw their video. They bought a little toy Bronco, a little 24th or 25th scale hard body plastic Bronco, the new 2022 model, and mounted it to their SCX24. And that thing looked awesome. They've been making videos with that for like 7 months. Maybe longer. I can't remember what channel it is. Maybe one of you guys knows. But they've had a Bronco hardbody SCX24 way before Axial made one. And it looks cool. James is the Mini Z body hardbody Alexan. It is a hardbody. The Mini Z is very much a hardbody. Full super realistic detail. I think Kyosho does a better hard body than Axial does, but this is a 1/25th or 1/28th scale vehicle, so it's a little smaller. Some people say 25th, some people say 28th. It is a bit smaller than the SCX24, but I really like these. It's not nearly as capable out of the box, but I've got a really awesome build with some Fury Tech stuff coming for this Jeep soon anyways, so keep your eyes peeled for that. That's going to be a cool one. I can't wait for that build. Groans and Crawlers says seen Bull Gear do it. That must be, you must be talking about like a hard body comparison probably, which is cool. Bull Gear's got some great videos too. Surprised he's not here. He's stopped by a few times when I've live streamed before, but yeah, he's probably busy. Mounting a 66 Impala to my SCX24. Nice. That'll be cool. Okay, so we got that on there. Let's install these links. Oh, dang. It doesn't come with new hardware for the links? That's a bummer. thought it did. Apparently if you get treal links, it doesn't come with hardware, so I'll have to scavenge for the rest of these screws. That's all right. I thought it did, otherwise I would have kept them all and kept track of them all. Okay. So I'm gonna grab my Chevy. Oh, also, I picked up one of these things. I saw a couple people doing videos of them. Upper left RC truck stand. Heck yeah. Got my Chevy sitting on it. Woo! These are kind of cool. It was like 12 bucks for these, so I picked up 2 of them. I thought they were kind of fun. Little wood 3D cutout. Just thought I'd share for everybody here. Okay, so we want the 50 millimeter, 50.5. So these would be the front. And they go on the inside, right? Yeah. Yeah, Billy the Kid 2FMRC did a video on them, on those little truck stands. I thought they were pretty cool, so I had to pick me up some. Oh, put them on backwards. Since Treal does their logos correctly, might as well show off all that fine handiwork they do. Oh, Jason, you can leave anytime you want, man. You guys don't have to stick around. This is just for fun. Also, you got no room to talk, Jason. I spent 2 hours with you while you did this on one of yours. The mini line, you just started wrapping up your half cab build. That's pretty awesome. Can't wait to see it. Are you going to post it on your channel or anything? Is that right? Yeah, okay. Are those right? Yeah, that's right? Yeah. Okay. It's all upside down and backwards, so you gotta pay attention to what I'm doing. There's also kids screaming like bloody murder outside, my neighbors. I don't know if you can hear it, but they are horsing around. Keep it down, kids! Treal machining is great, I agree. Their branding is also insane. They could probably chill with that a bit, but hey, they build good parts, so guess I can't complain. They love putting their name on stuff, though. Most brands do. I have to see the final product. Well, it'll be in the video that comes out on Friday or Saturday. Teju. So who all has bags of screws and bags of screws? Yeah, I've got a ton of just bags of screws everywhere. That's pretty much all that's laying around in my part bin, and just random screws that I can't remember what they go to. Oh, that's not right, is it? Nope. Almost put that in the wrong spot. Okay. Just gonna see, does this fit? That'll work. At this point, I'm just grabbing random screws to see if they fit. making sure they match on both sides, so even if it's the wrong screw, it's a matching wrong screw. Because that's really what's important, you know? If you're going to do it wrong equally. Whoa. Crowns and crawlers. I have boxes of screws. Yes, as do I. I have bags in boxes. Not to flex on anybody or anything, but boxes of bags. Okay. So we need 2 more long ones. Those are too long. What about this? Is this long enough? That'll work. Brant's putting portals under his Bronco. Yeah, buddy. That ain't crazy. That's awesome. Although it is pretty top heavy, you're going to want to add a lot of other weight as well. If you do wrong, then do wrong right. That's also a song. That's funny. I didn't know that. That's nice. Good to know. Okay. So we've got all the links on. Next, we should do axles. Yeah, probably. No, drive shafts. Yeah. Let's do the drive shafts next. Hey guys, you'll never guess what's in this treal package. More stickers. Way too many stickers. All the stickers. Brock asking, am I a whiskey, beer, vodka, gin, or tequila fan? I enjoy whiskey. I actually my favorite whiskey is Jameson. It's not super fancy, but I do like it. Big fan of whiskey. Vodka's not bad either, if you mix it with stuff. But if I'm just going straight alcohol in a glass, it's going to be just Jameson neat. It's my go-to. Jim definitely has just a full room of screws. That guy's got us all beat. He's got to have just a full-on room. For sure. Okay. Did this come with screws? Oh, sweet, it did. Okay. More screws, guys. Okay. How much extra weight do I figure I'm putting on it? I don't know. It's 303 grams stock, so we're going to find out. We're going to weigh it at the end of this. Apparently, Mofo has a 550 club. Was it 550? Yeah, 550 grams or more. It's like a club you can be in, so we'll see if this weighs more than that. Brock asking, what about Jack Daniels? I don't mind Jack Daniels. I'm not a huge fan of it, but I also don't hate it. It's not bad necessarily. I just don't find myself choosing to drink it. It's kind of harsh, in my opinion. It's not the smoothest whiskey you can be drinking, but it's not bad. Single malt on the rocks, nice. Sounds like a good night right there. Pappy Van Winkle, yeah, if I was a millionaire. Isn't that like super, super expensive? Jack is my middle name, sir. Well, good. I'm glad I didn't talk crap about it then. Crones and crawlers, I'm a moonshine guy personally. Well, there you go. I enjoy some moonshine as well. A little bit of shine. I've only ever had real moonshine one time, and I was in Butte, Montana. Butte, Montana. And it was surprisingly smooth and not as burny as I thought it would be. Like the moonshine you can buy in mason jars at most alcohol shops, that stuff's like either sickly sweet or really, really harsh. But the moonshine I had in Montana, the real stuff, was surprisingly delicious and smooth. It was really nice. Jim is soon to be Mofo's supplier with all this stuff. Yeah, he has. The joke is Jim has more Mofo stuff than Mofo has, and I think it stopped being a joke and started being true recently. He's single-handedly supplying Mofo with a retirement plan, which good for him. Good for both of them. They're both getting what they want. I think I just lost a screw. Dang it. These tiny little screws suck. Seven and 7, nice. Not bad, not bad. I actually do. I do like 7 and 7. Jackfire on the rocks. Jackfire's good. It's got that. It's not as sickly sweet as Fireball. I do like some Jackfire. Jack Honey was pretty good with some stuff. Billy the Kid, the last shine I drank was dumped in a lawnmower and fired up so I can cut the grass. Nice. Rocket fuel. Okay, so let's bolt these on there. These are probably going to be little guys, right? Or medium. Medium-sized screws. Are these the same? No. How long should these screws be? Okay, those are too long. What about these two? Sorry, Jason, I'm just prolonging your ability to leave by messing with all these. Sucker! You're not going anywhere! Okay, yeah, that'll work. That's the perfect length. Hey, Jim's here. What's going on, Jim? We were just talking about you and your sweet, sweet addiction to mofo parts. Which isn't a bad addiction to have, if I'm honest. Come on, get in there. Guys, you ever just have a hard time getting it in the hole? Come on! There we go. Oh, those aren't the same. I hate that. How about this? About this one. Okay. I look away for a second, I come back, and there's just a bunch of that's what she said jokes happening. I must have missed something, guys. Who said the funny joke? That's what she said, that's what she said, that... Jesus, there's a lot of them. Someone's naughty. Me? What did I say? Oh, okay. Right. Well, sometimes you're not paying attention to what's going on. You say something, and then everybody laughs at you. Ha, 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 funny clown. My bad, guys. My bad. I didn't even realize I said it. Interesting. Okay, so just tying the wire. I'm sure people know this trick. Maybe they don't. The wire is super long on these Emax servos. You can trim it and fix it the right way. Jason has a tutorial on that on his channel. But what I do just to make sure I have better cable management is tie it around something like a pencil or a wrench. Heat it up a little bit. Just like that. Rotate it like a barbecue. Back to the other side. Nice and hot. And then, wha-bam! Got yourself a curly little cord that will stay nice and small. Tuck it in wherever you need it to be. It just shortens up all that extra length you have sitting around, you know? It's a quick fix. Okay. Nope, that's not right. Get that, goes up top, these go below. Okay. Screw go on that side or that side? I don't remember what side the screw goes in. I think it's this side. Maybe. Just long enough? Yeah, that's the perfect one. Tell you what, guys, my least favorite thing working on these, other than the wheels and tires, are these links. They're just not fun to play. Did I miss something again? Oh boy. Here we go again, guys. Just hanging out with children. Just kidding. That's awesome. Phaser 1X, nice wire tip. Thanks, man. Yeah. It's a handy little tip I picked up on a video a long time ago, and I've been using it ever since. I don't even remember who posted it, but it was at least 1.5 years ago. The innuendos just keep coming. I'm not even paying attention, guys. I can't be held accountable for what I say if I don't know what I'm saying. If the words don't fit, you must acquit. Too short. Just right. Okay. Line it up and shove it in. That's what she said. Haha, caught myself that time. You can't say it if I say it. Drive shafts can sometimes... Yeah, drive shafts can be tough if you're not... Like, I guess they weren't so bad on this because I did them first and I had everything uninstalled at the time, but they can be crappy if you're not... If you don't have it already all pulled apart. Okay. It's coming along, guys. We're getting there. Heavy metal axles, links, metal drive shafts, metal skid plate. It's really coming along. Let's do suspension next. That'll keep it all together. You know what really grinds my gears? My mesh! Ha ha! I like that, Crowns and Crawlers. That's funny. Okay. We're getting so close, guys. So close. Just move all these screws out of the way over here. Probably done with the grease. Keep these. All this can go over here. Okay. She's a beaut, Clark. That's right. Speed and power, my old friends. Love me some Top Gear. Oh, that's not Top Gear. That's Vacation. Whatever. I also love Top Gear. Let's see. So I think these black springs are softer. Yeah. We'll probably just stick with the heavier springs for now because the body's kind of heavy and see how that goes. We might switch over to the softer ones later. We'll see. And the other thing I like to do is make sure all the shocks are assembled correctly, nice and tight. Get it tight, get it right. Really need to get that out of the way. Oop. M-Dub's back. He left to get some barbecue. I envy you. That sounds delicious. If you want to drive some over to me, that'd be cool. Bring me a plate of barbecue. I'm into that. Love me some barbecue. What kind of barbecue? Says Crowns and Crawlers. I'm also curious. What we got? Hot dogs and hamburgers? It's the old, good old classic summer barbecue, or are we talking like real, you know, pulled pork, brisket? What are we working with here? Feed my desire for delicious food. Whoa, what? Hold up. Something happened here. Guys, you saw me plug this in earlier, right? And test channel 1. Okay, this is crazy. So some of you guys were here when I plugged the servo in and tested channel 1 earlier, correct? So now, see this little notch right in front of the servo? Because the servo is offset to this side more, that is blocking this from being plugged into channel 1, this little lip right here. So how did I plug it in earlier with no problems and now it won't plug in? Oh. Never mind, I'm dumb. Don't answer that. Never mind, we got it figured out. I just got to try harder. What are we working with here? Smoked ribs, brisket, pulled pork family pack. Oh, God! Music to my ears. Now I'm real hungry, bro. God, that sounds so good. I want some of that. Yeah, exactly, magic. As I was asking you guys that, the X-Files little like do was playing in my head. I'm like, oh my God, it's aliens. It's got to be aliens. Truth is out there, guys. Always aliens. Upper, what are the two things that mesh well together? Gears. Another excellent one. Miniland's got jokes. Okay. So we got those on there. Oh no, the drive shafts came apart. Ah. Oh no. Jim, you cursed me with the drive shaft comment. It's okay, Jim. I forgive you. There we go. Back in business. Back in black. Oh, dang. We have to take this one apart, probably. So, just gotta take this top one off real quick. Yeah, no, I totally see what you mean there, Jim. For sure. For sure. Okay. Save the drive shaft for last so I get them phased right. Yeah, I mean, with the amount of travel that these have, genuinely, it's not that big of a deal to get them phased 100% correctly. But I do try and make sure I get that taken care of as best as possible. Now, with the metal treal drive shafts, they don't phase exactly 100% perfect matching, so they only go, they're like one notch off from being lined up perfectly so that you don't get any binding, but that's okay. Doesn't seem to be any issues. Now, if you're going to run really long suspension travel where those drive shafts have the ability to separate that much, especially under torque and twisting, then it becomes an issue, but for the most part, it's all right. I'm about to be in an air balloon, says TG. Phaser1, hey man, appreciate the sub. Appreciate the sub. I do, once I get my, I got a new computer coming on the way because my current one sucks. I plan on doing more live streams for sure. And also, if you haven't checked out Jason's RC's channel, he does live streams every Saturday night, and I join him as frequently as I can to hang out. Those are always fun. He also does Wednesday night live stream comp nights on his amazing course, so if you haven't checked out his channel, go check that out. Only thing better than elk is moose? Like chocolate mousse? I got jokes. Crohn's ecology, yeah, one notch isn't bad. It's not too big of a deal. Now it is funny that without the rear plate in the back here, how much camber you get out of the suspension. They really pinch in, but we're gonna separate them a little. Okay, so let's see if this is still going to be an issue or if I need to trim it. I need to trim it. Okay, so we're going to cut this, we're just going to cut this leg off of this tray right here, saw it right off the top because this motor is longer and it's going to be in the way. So we'll bust out the Dremel for that too. No, you're the man, Jason. Haha! Always love supporting channels. Anyone in the chat who sees someone else in the chat they've never seen before, go check out their channel. I'm sure most of you guys have channels. I think I've seen a lot of them. But yeah, just a fun community that can support everyone else. Buckle up, Dremel coming on. Right in my eye. Every time. God! I need some safety glasses. Or some real glasses. I can't really see. Billy the Kid. Hey, he made a channel. I'll have to check it out, buddy. You guys go check out Billy the Kid's channel as well. Right on, Phaser. Right on. Yeah, safety glasses. No kidding, AA. For real. And every time I fire up the Dremel, I think that. I'm like, oh, I should put some safety glasses on or something to cover my eyes. Never do it. Get something in the eye every time. Nothing like hot plastic blasting you in the face. These the right size? These are probably the right size. These are close enough. That's what she said. Good one, Jason. Good one. I will say, not only is the RC community one of the coolest, most chill and fun community that I've found on YouTube, but we're also among the most immature in the best way. Can I get an amen in chat if you agree? All right. Still a little bit of camber, but much less now. We got the tray in there. Good there. Okay, suspension's on. Man, we are so close. Let's bust out these bad boys. Okay. And we gotta build some wheels and tires real quick. Jason, I'm gonna make sure I do it right the first time. got all that. Jeez, we're piling up the plastic, guys. Single-handedly opening back up the ozone layer. So much wasted plastic. Really think that a lot of this packaging is redundant too. I don't need a bag in a bag in a bag. But what do I know? Billy the Kid, what treal rims did I go with? These ones. If you're asking the specifics, they are not that one, not that one. Hold on. Here we go. That is the part number if you're looking for them. Treal 1.0 beadlock wheels for axial SCX24 with blast ring, 22.4 grams, B-type, black and silver, new. By Treal. I figured the silver would kind of match the silver links, silver steering link, and kind of match the gray a bit. We'll see once we get it all together. But that was the thought process. Oh, good Lord, these screws are going to take forever. We're going to put like half the screws in and just call it. I can put the rest of the screws in later because this is going to be a lot. Crones, I reviewed some heavy hobby power beadlocks the other day, much heavier than my treals. Yeah, there's a lot of other heavier wheels out there for sure, but I wasn't just going for weight. I also wanted to go for aesthetics. It's important to me that my truck look good before I worry about performance. But yeah, there were a couple options out there for really heavy wheels, and I figured these with the inner wheel weights is probably going to be just as heavy as any other set I could find somewhere, so I think we'll be all right. Now I just need to get these lined up right. JD's RCs, love those wheels. My favorite is gray with black ring. They just suck mounting. Agreed. And that's also my favorite. That's what I have on my my C10. Their gunmetal gray wheels match the paint on the C10 almost identical. Best set of wheels I ever bought. The color match was perfect. I couldn't believe it. Okay, so make sure the bead's still good on this thing before I really cinch her down. Okay. Just ordered NHX brass wheels, super heavy. Ooh, I'll check those out. I don't think I've seen that brand before. Oh, there you go. Just the 5 on the star points. Good idea, Jason. Then they'll look good, and I don't have to cinch them all down. Smart. So smart. That'll save us all some time. Because we've been going at this for what? 137 minutes? Holy cow. Tego asked BAM motor. I don't know what the BAM motor or BAM motor is. If you're asking which one's in this, it's just a 66 turn. It looks like a knockoff brand. When I bought it, it was supposed to be the Hot Racing 66 turn. This is the exact photo of the motor that I bought, and this is what it was supposed to be. And when it showed up, it was some weird off-brand 66 turn motor I've never seen before, but if they're both 66 turn, it should be fine. Okay, 1 down, 3 to go. Billy the Kid, I should peel the sticker off the motor to help it stay cooler. Yeah, I already mounted it, and it's gonna be sticky. I think it'll be all right. I've run 66 turn and other barrage motors and stuff in them before. 2 whole battery packs through them, and I've never had one get hot or overheat, so I think it should be all right. I've seen people put heat sinks on them and stuff, but I've never run mine that long enough to justify doing that. That seems pretty crazy for it to get that hot. But then again, I'm in Washington, so it's cold and rainy all the time, so it's never, I'm not running it in Arizona heat all day or anything like that. But yeah, I've never had a motor get hot. Hey, Crowns and Crawlers, we got the same wheels. Yay! Just need an all brass frame. Yeah, actually, I mean the frame is like a really lightweight aluminum or something like that along those lines, but I've seen the heavier frames, and they right. I guess I haven't seen an all brass one, but I have seen more heavy duty frames is what they're like listed as, and I think that's just, I don't really like the look of the brass. I think it's hard to make brass look good with other parts, in my opinion. So I didn't want to go with any brass parts on this. That's why I buy most of the treal stuff, because you can get black versions of pretty much everything. But yeah, heavier frame probably wouldn't be too bad. We'll see how heavy this thing is when it's all said and done. Any guesses on weight? Nah, save your guesses, actually, because I'll forget what they all are. We'll guess right at the end. We'll weigh it, and we'll have everyone guess before we weigh it. See what everyone thinks. Make sure the bead's nice and good. It's a heck of a job working on these rims. Wait a few seconds to see if any rim job jokes come up. Okay. 2. Derek LED, what's going on, man? Welcome. The upper left placement of my hand. Or we'll do one of these too. Brand awareness. Boom. Okay. Now I can't see your chat though. There Oh, Jim said flat black spray paint covers everything, and that reminds me, guys, check this out. I unboxed my Bronco, and it actually has like this shiny black, shitty, non-matching touch-up paint on the fender. That's straight out of the box. It came like that from the factory. I'm like, who half-assed painting that with a non-flat black? The light shines off it like crazy. It looks terrible. I was really bummed about that, and I know it's touch-up paint because there's faint little hints of black lines that are hard to see on camera along the edge of the fender too, where they touched it up. It's so shitty, but it's gonna get scratched or whatever. So I told myself I'm not gonna worry about it. Dirk, these are rock creepers, RC four-wheel drive rock creepers. Oh, it's gonna be heavy. I don't know how much heavier, but I know it's gonna be heavy. M-Dub says, I've been going nuts with Rust-Oleum truck bed liner lately, spraying everything. Yeah, I went through a phase of that too. It's fun. Dun, 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 dun. Justin says, I have Wranglers and Baja claws. How do the rock creepers compare? I like them better, personally. I have... I have both of them. I have the Wranglers here and the Baja claws, Mickey Thompson Baja claws. They're both good tires. I would say the Baja claws are really good for like spray foam or anything that's really sticky that you're crawling on. The Baja claws are great. They grip really well. The Wranglers are just a nice scale tire. They have good grip to them. They're pretty soft. But the Rock Creepers are just a really sticky tire. I like them because they seem to just latch to everything really well. I don't know what it is about them, but they're just my favorite. Stock Bronco tires and stock Gladiator tires. Let's take a look. Where are my stock Gladiator tires? I know I have a set sitting around here somewhere. Ooh. This little ball I sit on makes a lot of noise. I don't know where my stock Gladiator tires are actually. But let's see. Compared to the Rock Creepers, they're about the same width. They are just a little bit taller. Just a little bit. Stock tires are the same as Gladiator, Jason says. Awesome. Are the Bronco stock tires bigger than the Deadbolt ones? I don't think so. They're wider. So they're just a touch shorter and a little bit wider than stock Deadbolt tires. So like barely shorter by maybe a millimeter, but they are wider for sure. Also, welcome to the chat, Captain Jack. Captain Jack is an OG sub. He's been around for a long time. I remember that photo of that helmet anywhere. You've been around since damn near the beginning of my channel. Appreciate the support, buddy. Thanks for stopping by and hanging out. I mean, I know a lot of you have been around for a long time, but it's certain photos that I see and I distinctly remember, and Captain Jack's is definitely one of the ones that I just remember seeing when I'd respond to comments and stuff. Like that one just jumped out at me as memorable. And Andrew Ritchie, welcome to the chat, buddy. You're another one. I just remember seeing your face. I'm like, yep, I see that guy's comments. You commented on a lot of my videos. You've been around for a long time too. And Psycho 13 and Jason's been around for a while. And this last one does not want to go together easy. Come on. M-dubs. I should toss that in my toilet for sure. That's the best way to clean tires. I tell you what, that is one of my favorite videos I've made, my most recent one, but didn't get a lot of views. Maybe I should retitle it or something. Different thumbnail. So I thought it was hilarious, but that's just me. That's my stupid sense of humor. All right, guys. We're almost there. 4 tires done. Oh, I hate using these. Okay. Well, we might keep these wheel weights off, but when we run it, but we'll put them on now. We'll get some weight. I don't like these screws that you have to use on the outside of the rim. Get that like bronze or brass look. I would prefer if it was just a black screw in the center, but it is what it is. We'll do them for now. Makes it a little wider too, I guess. So, where does this go? Anyone know where these tiny little rings go? Man, look at my fingers. They are jacked. These tiny little washer things. Does this go on the inside? No. Outside? No. Oh, it probably goes over this. Right here. Yeah, okay. That's where it goes. I'm sure that's right. Okay. So, slide that in. Slot that. And then that. And then this with that. Yeah. It's the stock size. Nice. Whoa. That's not going on there correctly. Am I doing this wrong? Oh, there we go. Now it's going. Okay. Bum, 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 bum. Double A day. Would I? No, I don't mind if you plug another channel. What's up? What's another channel? Let me know. I'll let everyone else know. Derek LED. Think I've watched them all. Probably. I know you've seen a lot of them too. I know you've. I think everybody in the chat right now has probably seen most of my videos. You guys are awesome. Always nothing but great comments, great suggestions and ideas. It's really cool. You guys are the best. Oh. Jason, I agree. The Kyosho build's going to be awesome. This is another good sign. If the truck can sit like this without falling over like that, then we know we've got a pretty decent low CG. Most of the time, if you're just setting your truck down on its wheels like this, they'll want to tip over like that. But this one will hold itself there, so I think we're going to be doing okay with the CG on this. Any of you guys out there with beadlocks a little bit anal about the tire pressure being as even as possible? I like to put because they're always a little bit different on them, but I like to put the ones with a little more tire pressure in the rear. Steve Rodina, he has 470 subscribers, but his videos are all most chill. Are the most chill I've ever watched. Sweet. Steve Rondina. Apparently he's got a sweet channel, so you guys should check him out. I will check him out after this for sure. I like super chill channels. Also, congrats to, I don't think he's here right now, but congrats to, why am I drawing a blank? He just hit 1,000 subscribers. He was in the running with Jason. Why can I not think of his name? Jason, Jim, somebody help me out. Why do I always forget? Lives in Portland, has a sweet garage. Somebody. Tell me who I'm thinking of. Growler Baller, that's right. Super chill. God, I feel bad. I always forget his name, and I don't know why. I watch all of his videos. He's also got one of those just like super chill, sounds like a surfer, a stoner vibe. Maybe he is a surfer or a stoner, I don't know, but he's chill. Thank you all for commenting and letting me know. I couldn't for the life of me remember. I say Portland because Portland is like the place in Oregon that I remember, but he's probably in Medford. Stoner, definitely a stoner. Nice. All right, guys. This is a heavy SOB. I can tell already this is going to be nuts. Okay, so there's that. We're going to plop a battery in it. Jason, don't let your OCD freak out when I put this battery in upside down. It's the only way it fits. We don't need no warning. All right. Oh, I need to plug the motor in. Duh. Oh, and there's a zip tie. Of course there's a zip tie. Ouch. Captain Jack, what are the softest tires similar size to Deadbolt? Also goes eggs. Softest tire similar size to Deadbolt. That's a good question. I'm not sure. I haven't tested them all. Anyone out there know? AA day, I work in Portland. It sucks. I bet. Portland these days. Portland used to be really cool. And these days, it's a little crazy. It's a little crazy, and that's all I'll say about that. Oh yeah, the motor wire is definitely going to reach. Let's see if we can find a way to plumb this to where it's going to be less in the way, I suppose. Okay. Motor's plugged in. Battery's about to be plugged in. Let's just see if she turns on and make sure everything works. Oh my gosh. Okay. Sweet. Throttle trim needs to go. There we go. Oh, it even goes straight. I didn't have to flip the wire. Seems to function. Okay, let's get the body on it. Weigh it up. Let's see what we think. Hey, home stretch, guys. We did it. We did it. We did it. We did it. Yeah. Okay. Black wire up. Plugged into the head port. Here we go. Here we go. Oh, I need these guys too. Haha! I forgot about these. I think these two screws were the body screws. Yeah, those are the body screws. Oh, you're in Michigan, went to Gonzaga. For the record, that makes more sense. Boggers, drum roll, all the newest RC four-wheel drive tires. Did I break that motor in? I did break that motor in just now for about 2 seconds. So, broken in. We're getting so close. Where was this at? Okay. Just go on there, find out what a good height is on that. I want to go as low as possible. So, okay. Whoa. Guys, we're so close. Oh my gosh. We're right there. We're pushing well over 2 hours of a live stream. This is crazy. There we go. Nice. Sits a little high in the front. We'll have to tweak that when we get a chance. Kind of cool without the front bumper, actually. But we'll put it back on for the final weigh-in, and then I'll probably run it without it. Let's Let's add these final weights on here. I think these are... I want to mount these as far back as possible. One set of weights. Guys, this thing is freaking heavy for sure. Oh yeah, get your guesses in. Got a 469 and a 513 so far. I don't remember where the lights plug in, but that's all right. We don't need to worry about plugging them in. Just want to mount them up. Because currently, my back is killing me. So we're going to weigh it. We're going to run it over a couple rocks, and we're going to end the stream. And then I'm going to go get some food, because I'm still thinking about M-Dub's freaking barbecue and how much I would love some of that right now. 420, 495, 488, 486. Getting some good guesses in there. 375 AA day. This thing starts at 303. You only think we got 75 grams? I guess that's possible. I really don't know. $469 or 4,690,001, Bob. Okay, guys, here it is. The final weigh-in. We went from 303. Watch it be 304. Wouldn't that be fun? Can everyone see that? Fantastic. We're gonna go grams. Here we go. 536, 538. There it is, guys. 538. We didn't hit 550. Dang it. We're going to add a little more weight if we want to be in Mofo's 550 club. But that's pretty freaking solid. We've gained, what, 235 grams, roughly. Let's see what that is in ounces. That's 1 pound, 3 ounces. That is heavy. 538 grams. Dang, this thing's a beast, guys. It's heavy, heavy, heavy. I think that might be my heaviest vehicle. For this scale, anyways. Okay. So let's grab a couple rocks and just see how it does, shall we? Oh, geez. Losing screws all over the floor. Let's grab some of the cool looking rocks. Watch it not even be able to climb these. How great would that be? Okay. I'm gonna take that off. That looks dumb to me. Let's just try that. I'm gonna reorient you guys so you can see it a little better. Bada bam! And we'll just turn this on real quick. All right, here we go. Woo. Well, it definitely doesn't want to roll over like it did when it was stock. It would just absolutely crumble when I was testing it earlier before we had any weight, so that's cool. Now we can hang a tire off the side and it's not just completely toppling over like it was. So, excellent, excellent, excellent. Woo! See if we can climb from this side. Oh, hang on. Got too many rocks over here. Also, I didn't even plug these in. I just randomly plopped them in one of the holes. Apparently I got it right. That's what she said. But it's just dangling in there. It's not even all the way in, so they're coming off and on. Oh, heck yeah. This thing's a whole new animal. And as a testament to these rock creeper wheels, see how they just kind of like stick and then fall off? These are some sticky tires. That's why I like them. Come on! There we go. But there it is, guys. The full-on build. Bronco SCX24 with basically every metal treal upgrade I could find. And if it wasn't treal, it was metal something. Metal axles, metal steering. It definitely helped with the weight of this body. I mean, it was completely unbalanced before, but it's awesome now. So, there it is, guys. That's going to do it. We're going to end the stream there. Thank you all so much for hanging out. Appreciate it. I'm going to finish making my video probably later tonight or tomorrow. I'm testing it on my mini courses, so if you want to see that, make sure you subscribe, check it out. You can see my face in the reflection. And yeah, we'll see you next time, guys. Thanks so much. Peace!